What's up guys, Anklespankin here, and today we are playing as Lucian AD carry, and I know just how much you guys love it, so I'm playing it more for you. Ha 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 ha. There's the joke. Anyway, oh wait, hold on here, just a second. There we go, I'm good now. So, this is actually a ranked solo queue game, which is why I am playing Lucian again for you guys, because he is my most comfortable AD carry. Even though he is not considered one of the best AD carries right now, he is the one I feel most comfortable on, and that's why I'm choosing to play him over the, quote, power picks. Someone like a Callista, a Corki, a Jinx, a Graves. Graves is a pretty huge one. Jinx is probably the lowest on that list, because she kind of depends a lot on her team as well. But she is still a huge hyper carry, tons of potential, definitely a recommended pick for solo queue. Those four that I just named are probably the top ones I would recommend for solo queue. Where, you know, if you want to play someone, you know, like Draven or Varus or Ashe or Ezreal or Lucian, anyone you want, it really doesn't matter who you play. Sivir. Sivir's the other good one. Sivir is the other really, really good one right now. That one just hit me, so Sivir was the other super good one, my bad. But with all those people in mind, I get... Oh, so I guess I don't need to leash, because Lee Sin's starting at his red. We will just go right into this lane. We do have a Xerath support. That should be interesting. But as I was trying to say before this, pretty much if you guys are playing solo queue and you want another tip to climb, just play whoever you're comfortable with. I'll say it once, I'll say it 3 times, I'll say it a fucking billion times. Play whoever you are comfortable with, because that is the champion that you will have the most success on. So anyways, going to try and push the lane as usual. I'm not too scared of this Thresh. You can tell he started with his Flay, because he, or not his Flay, his hook. Either, well, I'm going to assume his hook, because most Threshes don't start with their Lantern. But you can tell he didn't start with his Flay, because he, if you click on him, he doesn't have the charging up passive. So that's a good way to tell kind of what ability, in a sense. Uh-oh, they hit level 2. But Thresh backed off when they hit level 2, so there was no danger, actually. So that, I mean, I guess that could have just been a miscommunication or something between them. But had they taken advantage of their level 2 right there, that could have been easily some summoners out of me or something like that. So I've never actually had a Xerath support recently. Whoops. Totally misclicked that minion. Good job. So we'll see how this guy does. Looks like the Eye of Destruction coming in for some pain. Go ahead and get a little poke off on him. The Arcanal Pulse coming in strong. And let's just make sure we get the Siege when it gets lower. Got it. So Siege going down. I have not used my potion, but Corki has used his. Got the CS and got the poke off on Corki with that Piercing Light. So a good poke. And Xerath is doing a lot of work in this lane, actually, so great job for him. And once we get level 3, and he starts getting to the point where he can use that stun, we may be able to pick up a kill? Maybe. I'm only saying maybe, because Xerath's stun is kind of hard to land. But his potential stun, like the potential duration of it, is pretty huge. So we'll give it the benefit of the doubt here. Obviously, you know, we'll try our very hardest, and it's looking like... Alright, there's the Phosphorus Bomb. Corki's actually keeping this lane really pushed, which is really odd. Because with how low he is, Lee Sin can just come flying in and dunk him. So since Thresh landed the hook, but Corki's so low anyways, I'm not even going to bother trying to protect my Xerath, because he has no reason for me to need to protect him. So let's see, we got, ooh, there's the Eye of whatever. Whoa, the Flash, and let's go ahead and boosh! That's going to be first blood coming out there with me using my Flash to Piercing Light the Corki, and I really have no fucking clue how that Xerath stun hit. I'm so confused. I don't know how that hit, but we'll go ahead and just take it for what it is and keep up with this lane. I'll go ahead and shove this out, make sure Corki misses as much as he can. Use my dash to try and just get that last little bit. One more wave for BF, because I'm at 1,500 gold right now, and if I tell him one more wave for BF, he'll stay with me until I have it. Obviously, Corki's going to be missing all this CS, which is so good for us. This is a huge, huge wave to miss. So much gold, so much experience that he's going to be behind now, and that is just fantastic for us. So 1535 gold after this wave. I'm just gonna go back and grab my BF sword and some potions, and I am piercing light straight through it for well, for the simple fact of clearly I want to push it. So let's go ahead and just, what the heck? What the heck? What the hell? What? Okay, well. So there goes some of their summoners, and exhaust. I think Xerath used exhaust there, but I'm not totally sure. This could be kind of an iffy recall for me, but aha, I'm out. Could be kind of iffy to recall there, but the sooner I can get this BF sword and come back to lane with it, the sooner I can actually show how much stronger I am than Corki. And I shouldn't really miss much because Xerath, on top of managing, the wave a little bit himself, they are backing, and another wave is coming in. So as long as Xerath doesn't start spamming his abilities going through the wave, there should be almost no reason for me to miss much of this at all. I could see myself missing probably that one that just died, the siege, and let's see. Will Xerath get more poke off? The Arcano Pulse will be hitting him. At this rate, oh, I think I may have actually been able to get that. But now that I am back with the BF sword, I'm going to go ahead and just auto-queue that. And Xerath actually tanking the wave out here. What a guy is actually going to help us freeze it right here. And freeze it we will. Because when we have this little first blood lead, and the CS lead, there's almost no reason that I wouldn't freeze it. Because I have the BF sword, Corki at best will be able to get either his Phage on this back, or a Sheen. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the Phage first because he has a longsword. And that Phage will not stack up to my BF sword in any fights. So, let's go ahead and... damn it! I didn't get it. Rip. Fucking rip. So, ooh, wow. Missed two of those. That's okay, though. So, just holding the wave here still. He actually didn't even get his full Phage. So, like I said, at best, he'll get his Phage, and he didn't even get that. So, our CS could stand to be better right now. I know I say that about every single game I play. And that's partially because it's true when I say that, but it's also partially because if I get too content with myself, I might stop trying to improve at CSing, and that's when, that's just not good. Because CSing is something you should always be working on. We do have Jarvan in here. Great thing that Xerath warded that bush. And I'm going to stay kind of further over on this side, because if Thresh can hook me, if Thresh hooks me from this bush right there, I am going to get dunked on. So there's Thresh. I'm safe from the hook. Look at that piercing light, picking up all four of those minions. And we're clearly just not going to run out right now. We could try and walk a little bit forward to try and see if we can make it so we look like we're playing a little passive, but don't totally know Jarvan's there. So, in a sense, it just wastes his time a lot more if you don't let it be too obvious that you know the gank is happening. So there was the stun from Xerath coming out, and uh-oh, I'm going to go ahead and just dash that way, and it's looking like he may... I'm not going to... yeah. They definitely could have killed me there, but I don't think they want to. So let's just go ahead and drop the Cullen and see... Alright, they're pretty low themselves, but... I'm really confused, actually, why he didn't just kill me there. So let's go ahead and just get out of that. And Xerath doing the return damage. And we'll go ahead and actually doing the good thing again here. Just keeping this from going under our tower, because we can hold the wave right here forever. And that'll help a lot. Looks like the flash coming out from Xerath right there. He is not fucking with that. Not fucking with that hook. So there's Corki's level 6. He can start shooting the missiles at us now, which will be kind of annoying. But as long as I don't let anything too bad go on down here. Let's see it. Alright, so Xerath ultimate coming out. 1, 2, and almost 3 right there. Damn. Doing some big damage. And that will be... Corki definitely needs to back after that. So, yep. Doing exactly what he should be doing. We are pushing this wave. So... apparently a double kill going down for the Jarvan. And it sounds kind of bad on paper, but in reality, I mean, if he goes full damage, as long as I just dodge his initial burst, I can kill him and kite him so easily. And if he goes tank, well, then he's just a fed tank, so he's just going to be beefy. He's not going to be scary. Does that make sense? So take it as you will. We'll go ahead and have that tower down and go back right here. 95 CS at 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Not bad. Definitely not bad. I will take it. And as you guys, I'm sure it's pretty obvious that, you know, I'm much more comfortable on this champion than other ones. And actually, I'm going to buy my dagger here too. And then 2 health potions. So that way, in just a bit more gold, I can get my Berserker Greaves. Excuse me. Excuse me. And let me just go over with you the reasons why. Before this game gets too action-packed and I start having to scream at everything, I want to still maintain a little bit of educational value in here, as opposed to the more heavily focused on entertainment. So you guys can still learn a little something while hopefully I make that smile go all the way across your gorgeous face. So, whoa, wait a minute, before I do that, it's looking like the Eye Destruction going to come out on both of them. Lee Sin could be in a pickle. There's the Dragon's Rage over it, and he's, oh, the Ward Hop, and let's go ahead and just piss off the dragon, see if he'll start wrecking up onto the Corki. There's his flash. Alright, there's the Hemo Plague. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so is he coming in? There he comes! And let's see this. I'm going to go ahead and drop the culling right there. That's going to be 1 kill. And, alright. Boosh! There's the double kill. And let's see. Alright, Corki's over here. I have the blue. And since I have no culling, I'm not going to try too hard. There's the Xerath ultimate. Nailing a bunch of these. And LeBlanc actually coming in here. There's the distortion, the mimic distortion. He has no flash. We know this. So, boosh! No reason to not go full out on him. And now that will put me at 3-0-1. And we can probably pick up this dragon. And by probably, I mean they can pick it up, because they do not need me whatsoever for this one. Plus, there was a lot of farms still down bottom that I would much rather get that than try and help them do the dragon that's already totally secured. So, that was huge for us. That was just monumentally massive. We are now 3-0-1 with 108 CS. This is big, boys. This is big! And now as Lucian with a blue buff? I mean, come on, man. So we do see the Jarvan on our mini-map over by his red. So I'm actually just going to finish pushing that and get the fuck out of here, because I don't know where Jarvan is now. Since I stayed so long, may need to bust my flash. It's looking like I won't, because Thresh isn't even coming after me. So, we are good, ladies and gentlemen. We are good. And LeBlanc picking up a kill on to the Vladimir. Damn, she is 4-1-2. What? Nicely done, LeBlanc. Her farm is a little low, but hey, I can't blame her. I farm very poorly when I play LeBlanc. So maybe she's just having a rough game, or maybe she plays LeBlanc like I do. So let's see. Looking at the top lane here, Malphite getting dunked on by this Riven, and our support has gone roaming up there. Let's see if they can make any plays. And what the hell is his name? YY90001 J Fiora. Kind of an interesting name. Let's see. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. We're not seeing anything. All right, so Xerath is actually doing the right thing here, even though, you know, laning phase is still technically there, and they'll probably still be trying to push bot. I should be strong enough now to the point where either A, I can 2v1, or B, the other unexpected scenario where Thresh goes mid for some ungodly reason. This is interesting that they're both mid. What the fuck? I mean, I guess they're probably going to get the tower, but why are they both mid? They don't have our tower taken, so they're really just giving me free reign to push this as hard as I can. And if no one comes and stops me, I mean, our tier 1 mid tower is not as important as their tier 2 bot tower. So first one mid tower going down, and I'm actually going to be backing off. I'm feeling right now is a good time. So let's just see. The teleport's coming in, and maybe, you know, maybe he'll just let me go. It looks like he's not going to let me go. So let's see if I can get this. I'm not really going to be able to get much of anything. I would have recalled on time had there not been a teleport. But with them teleporting down, and now that they lost all of their pressure mid, we got top tower, and we're going to possibly get mid tower. We might not, because Xerath actually pulled the aggro and lost a lot of his HP. But still got that very, very low. So just from the teleport alone, and she got a kill. Nice. it's looking like that was actually kind of worth, even though it kind of ruins my KDA because I died. Since they chose to push this so hard and let me get all the way here, I brought a lot of attention down there with a teleport and a roam down from Corki, and it allowed Riven to just be like, oh, okay, so she'll get that tower, and a lot of, like, all the pressure was gone in mid. Totally gone. So they were able to just get straight under the mid tower and almost able to do mad work. So I actually bought a second dagger because I will be going for the Phantom Dancer next. And this is another thing that a lot of people have asked me about Lucian too, whether you should still get Shiv because it's really useful on Lucian. They procs it a lot more than most AD carries because of just how much he moves and his double shot from his passive, or if you should just get Phantom Dancer now because it's just generally a lot better of an item in general. Yeah, that's what I was actually doing after I pushed the wave out. I just wanted to push again to have a little bit of pressure going there. But, as I was explaining, Phantom Dancer is actually better now. It's just a lot better. I've tried a lot of different times now to see if I would like having Phantom Dancer or Static Shiv more. I have tried multiple times on Lucian, and over the course of probably about 7 different games or so, I'd say, my deduction, my opinion has heavily weighed in favor of liking the Phantom Dancer so much more. So that'll be that whole wave going down. Let's go ahead and just see if this guy wants to get too cocky on us or something. He's going to take a lot of his HP and damage. There's the hook coming out. And I'm going to go ahead and get my potion ticking immediately. It's looking like there's a bunch of damage going off on him. Thresh down from the 2 chains. And that will be at least an assist for me because I hit him with my Ardent Blaze, which is my W. And, well, that'll be the end of that. So, let's see. As long, like I said, it looks like Jarvan is pretty much full damage right now. As long as I don't get hit by the initial burst of their team, I should be pretty safe. So, this could count on some speedy reaction times from me. Instead, it's not really going to count on much at all. Other than, let's see. Oh, what the? That full damage Jarvan going down. Let's see. All right, just stay in the back. Keep up the shooting. Looks like Lee Sin went in with the insect. Gonna drop my heal right there on him. Keep up the AoE damage. I don't have any more mana, so I do need to get out for now. I do have mana potion ticking, so let's see what we can do. Not too much yet, because I am still not at the point of a strong AD carry. That's the difference between Lucian and Corki right now. Corki can actually, do a lot more than I can right this second. Because with his Trinity Force, he has a lot of burst. With my Infinity Edge, I don't have as much burst. So let's see. Oh, LeBlanc going in. Will she find a kill? Alright, it's looking like the Ignite will not find the kill off on her. The Mimicked Distortion will get her out of there. Teleport from Riven coming out. And it's looking like we are just going to rush straight down this lane. And actually, so we do see Jarvan coming from right there. I don't know if I want to risk trying to just face tank the tower. That's a little too risk for me. And I don't want to risk this guy right there, hoo-hawing me in the behind. So let's go ahead and just not do that too much. And I'll go ahead and actually, I'll take a step over here, take a gander, see if I can find him. Uh-oh. He knows, but will he get me? It's looking like he will not. So let's go ahead and just drop the Colin right here, doing a bunch of his HP as damage. And that will be taking down so much of his HP, and, alright, boink. And, okay, you know what, man? Come on. Xerath picking up the kill with the snipe there. And that will be 2 more assists going down for us. I can actually afford quite a lot right now. And that will help me a lot. I'm just going to push this wave. Again, I don't think they need me for this dragon, because there's no one contesting it. The only person that's even around is Vlad, and he's in mid. So, free to just push that wave, get a bit more CS under my belt, and go back and see what we can buy. We should be able to get this and the Cloak of Agility. The reason I'm taking the Cloak of Agility is because with Zeal, Cloak of Agility, and Infinity Edge, I should have 45% crit chance. I do. And that is a good number to be kind of team fighting with. I still need about 3,000 more gold. before I'm really, really good in team fights, because I'll have my Fam Dancer and my Last Whisper, which will allow me to kind of shred through the little bit of armor that Jarvan's building right now, and all of the armor that Malphite does already have. So with those items on the way for now, even though, I mean, they're like, yeah, stop pushing, just stop pushing. I mean, that's actually not what I want to do. Because, for one, they can actually win the team fights on a 4v4 without me. If I drag someone down, then they can win whatever team fight they're probably stuck in without me there. And that's important for when you're trying to make a judgment call about if you need to roam or not. The other factor is that since I am Lucian and the way Lucian works, it's actually very important for me to be getting as much farm as I can, because Lucian's mid game is not near as strong as it used to be. It's still pretty strong after you get your 3 core items, but before that, the little transition from early game to the real mid game is very weak for Lucian. He just does not do that much damage when you have only 1 item. So it's very important for me to farm up for my next item, or just hopefully skip the entire phase, like, entirely. Because where Lucian really gets strong and kicks back into gear is after he gets his core items. That's one of the times, and then the other time after that is when he's 6 item. He needs to be full build to be, you know, super strong again. And that's, I mean, that's a pretty long ways away. So I do see a lot of them coming, which is why I'm just calling this wave and then running away. Because, you know, I don't want to fight yet. Because, you know, I'm not super strong yet, but I can go get my Fam Dancer, I can go get a longsword, and then we will make the fucking plays. And I'm trying to focus a lot more on the game instead of being really funny or entertaining this game. I hope you guys understand, because it is ranked. I would like to win, of course. And I'm in my promotion series, so I'd like even more to win. So we'll just see how it do. We got the Fam Dancer, and we do have, oh, that LeBlanc with the Medjais. And overall, we still are farming decently well. 222 minutes. I'm about probably 20... Actually, no. I mean, I'm not really behind where I should be. This is pretty good for 22 minutes. But if you were going for, like, the really, really strong baseline, the general thought that people like to stick with is 10 a minute. So, you know, I would be at 22 or 220 at 22 minutes instead of 200. So, I'm not doing bad. That's a bit of a shame that I just missed that siege. But since they're all top right now, since they all went top to respond to Riven's push, this actually does leave me open to split pushing. And if you guys know how I play AD carry in general, split pushing is actually one of my favorite strategies. Because since I got so much work done earlier, I mean, this is already down. So that tower is gone, and now I can rotate towards mid, see if I can help them take this. And while I'm rotating, I can actually establish a little bit of vision here too. So let's go ahead and not rush that way, because that way will get me killed faster than you can probably imagine. So we'll go ahead and just kind of slide on by. Make sure they don't jump on me. If they did, I was ready to E right over the wall, of course. And now, it's even more important as they've gotten a bit further into the game that I do not get tagged by their burst. I need to have a trigger finger ready so I do not get pounded by the Malphite ultimate. That is the biggest thing for me to watch out for right now. Because if I get Malphite ulted, that opens me up to get Jarvan comboed, and then straight into all of Vlad's bursts too. So, all of that combined means a bunch of shit that I don't want happening to me. And it all starts off with me dodging Malphite ultimate. Now, if you are fast enough, you can dodge a point-blank Malphite ultimate with your flash. You can actually still dodge it if you flash when he's on top of you. It's not like, you know, not like after it hits you, obviously. It doesn't work like that. But you can flash a little later than you think to dodge a Malphite ultimate, because the animation is kind of slow in a sense. But it's not something to sit there and bank on. Just try and be very ready. Obviously, the further away you are, the bit more time you'll have to react to it. And there's a higher chance that he would be missing it too. So, I do want all this farm. That'd be delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I'll go ahead and just help him with this little bugger while I'm on my way down. And, of course, give it to the jungler. If you guys don't know, just a tiny little fun fact about the Scuttle Crab. It does count as a large minion when you look at a jungler item. how all the jungle items give the junglers 30 additional gold for a large minion, or a large monster, excuse me. It does count as that though. So Malphite ultimate coming out. I'm just gonna go ahead and flash right there. Go ahead and drop my heal. Start culling behind me. See if I can do anything. And it's not looking like I'm gonna be getting out of this one alive. So just do as much damage as I can. Looks like Lee Sin going to kick the Malphite back in. And let's see Xerath picking up the kill onto Vlad. And Riven did teleport down. So Malphite, nothing left. And as you guys can see, without my last whisper, I can't do much to the Malphite yet, which is why it's so important for me to have it. I'm so close to having it. I'm 100 gold off. And it's looking like Riven trying to get a little frisky here. The ultimate from Jarvan locking them up. Riven with the shield, though, is still alive. It looks like LeBlanc coming in, not actually going to land her combo on the Thresh, so will not explode him. And let's see, this wave right here will do some damage to the tower. Now, let's see. So if I just sell both of those, I can wait. You know what? Fuck it. I'm waiting for 20 gold. I will wait for 20 gold for my full Last Whisper. There ain't no way in hell you would be able to convince me not to wait for 20 gold for my full Last Whisper. So, Last Whisper complete now. I'm a strong AD carry. This is where my strength starts to be respected. Because next up, after the Last Whisper, is going to be the Bloodthirster, where I do even more damage. And then a defensive item. Now you could actually argue that Bloodthirster itself is a somewhat defensive item. Though I don't fully agree when people say that, you can still argue that it is. So we're just going to go ahead and melt this dragon real fast. I'm going to go just stave off the Corki, because, you know, I don't give a damn. And let's see, so Thresh coming in. There's the Jarvan. We don't want them just taking that. So, okay, or it's just going to happen anyways, but that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and drop the culling over here. Just do it from a safe location, and as long as I'm not in the middle of this fight, I should be good. Let's go ahead and just do as much as we can right here to this guy, and boosh. All right. Keep kiting. Oh, the Cataclysm. Almost got him, but Xerath will still be able to get the kill there. And it was still a 3 for 2 so far, with LeBlanc thirsting for more. Lee Sin still has his ultimate. This could be still more to come. With Xerath coming around the side here, the Arcano Pulse will not land. Lee Sin is very healthy right now. The Warmogs is ticking him up very quickly, and oh, it's looking like there's the teleport, not going to get him out of there. Corki will be picking up a kill on LeBlanc, but will not be enough, and Lee Sin will get the kill on Malphite, but Malphite is just going to get the vengeance kill off onto the Xerath. So in the end, a 4 for 5, where we traded the dragon, or they got the dragon that time, which kind of stinks. But what really went wrong there was I didn't do the one thing I needed to do, and that is avoid the Malphite ultimate. I absolutely have to do it. And the problem with this is I can't get a QSS and cleanse myself out of it. My best bet will actually be a Banshee's Veil, because that can, in a sense, block it. Like, in theory, yes, it'll block it. The problem is, I'm Lucian, right? So my freaking attack range makes it so hard for me to make sure that that Banshee's is saved specifically for the Malphite ultimate. Because I will be very, I'll be very upfront in the fight if I want to be doing any damage at all. Because my range is only 500. I had to check if it was 500, 525. But that's why getting Banshees on Lucian is kind of a problem. Because when you get it, it's like the purpose of it is almost nullified in a lot of cases. Just because of how short your attack range is and how easy it is to have that pop by anything. So I thought Jarvan was actually going to try and all-in me there. And I was ready to throw down. Like, I was fucking pumped, okay? You guys don't even understand just how pumped I was and ready to throw down. So I think we should probably try and group. Instead of constantly having Riven split push. Because Riven's pretty big. LeBlanc is huge. And the reason I think we should group is because if LeBlanc can manage to actually pick off someone, we can just group and push after that. So, with LeBlanc where she is, I'm actually going to shove this wave out and attract the attention down here, because if all goes according to plan, I'll drag someone down. LeBlanc will see it and wreck them. And then hip hooray, you know, we'll have a wave already pushing towards their tower. It'll be a 4v5, and it's looking like that is exactly what happened. They have found the Corki, and now is a 4v5 with this huge wave pushing bottom. So, with Malphite top even too, this is going to... Wow, fuck. Now I don't have my dash, but it's whatever. So, big damage going off on Vlad. Riven going in here. So let's go ahead and just drop the calling off in here, and oh, I did not fade away fast to the side. Fast enough to the side, excuse me. And now we have gotten the inhibitor down, so we should probably just back out of here. No reason to overstay our welcome. We got the inhibitor. There ain't nothing more that needs to be done or said in that lane. So there is actually a bit of a wave building up top. I'm going to shove this little bit and then head top. Get that money, go back, get my BF sword. For my Bloodthirster, or, you know, I'll think about this while I'm, you know, farming this, whether I should get my Bloodthirster next, or if I should get a defensive item. And I'm thinking the Bloodthirster, because I'm feeling like a gangster, okay? And whenever, if I say I feel like a gangster, you guys already know what that means. That means that I'm feeling like I'm going to make the plays, okay? I don't know if you guys know that about me, but if I'm saying I'm feeling like a gangster, I'm going to make plays. So, ooh, they're actually making the plays up there. And let's see, the Baron is definitely an option right now with how hard I've got top pushing and how hard bot is naturally pushing now that there is super minions going down there. Look at that. They will have to respond to these, and then we can get Baron in a 4v5 situation. There is a lot of goodness going on here. So the Malphite ultimate coming out, and the hook will be right there. There's the teleport coming in, and uh-oh. So this could be good, this could be bad. What is it? I can't tell. Alright, I'm just going to stay in the back, do as much as I can. Let's go ahead and just not overcommit too much, but just keep up the pain. And, alright, dropping the culling, and that's probably the worst culling I think I've ever shot in my life. So, this would be a good time to Baron, I think. Because, okay, or we're diving the turret. That works too. That works too. Actually, yeah, this is a lot better idea. I didn't see just how low they were. So, I'm actually going to flash out because I don't want to be in Corki's face. Dash out, and whoop! What? Did my dash not... Oh, I was all the way over here. It was the Malphite shard, the seismic shard, that killed me. And that was probably not a good idea on Corki's part to... What the fuck? Why did Corki Valkyrie into a Fed Riven? You're freaking nuts, man! You're freaking nuts! Alright, well, with all that said and done, I can actually almost afford my entire Bloodthirster on that back. And let's see, that inhibitor, it will go down, it ain't gonna go down. Wait, minions? Will they get it? Will they get it? Yeah, the minions will get the inhibitor! And that, 2 inhibitors down. Looking like this mid turret could be coming down soon next. So, alright. I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, never mind. They surrendered. So, oh no! My freaking KDA! Oh no, I've died. I died more than I killed. That's okay. Support Lucian coming out. I'm pretty used to that. I didn't get a good chance to make plays. I kind of almost did, but I didn't. So... Still had fun though. As you guys saw, one of my main strengths as a player is usually knowing when to apply a lot of pressure and knowing like how to do it pretty properly. So, and just farming in general kept me strong and relevant. And as you guys can see, I definitely kept up in damage with my team. And actually, Xerath put in so much work that game. Holy shit. Lots of AP too. Very nicely done. I've never had a good Xerath support before. So, very props to him. That was fantastic. As you guys can see, still had damaging everyone on their team. Just in general, we all just outperformed them as players. And, I mean, I could have played it better had I dodged more properly, but there's just not much else to say about that game in general. It was methodical and very textbook on how we played it. So, if you guys still enjoyed this video, make sure you like it for listening up. If you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or my second channel. All 4 links will be in the description below. And as always, I love you guys. We have a wonderful day. Peace!